Welcome to Los Angeles. Beautiful balmy day here as we head into the final week of the regular season, and still so much to decide. Tonight, we make our way live into the LA Sports Arena, where the hot Warriors take on the Los Angeles Clippers. Latrell Sprewell has been unbelievable.
He certainly picks his moments. It's amazing what he did against Portland, 19 points in the second half. And then while languishing against Utah, only 3 for 11 in the first 3 periods, he burst forth with 18 points in the fourth period. Several three-point plays. He went to the line a total of 12 times, and he has been saving his best for last. Simply resurrected the club. That game against Utah, the Warriors had no chance of winning, and without Sprewell's contribution, they would not have won the game. But certainly he is doing it coming down the stretch in the fourth period. I guess he doesn't know any better.
Well, we said at the top, still so much to decide with 4 games to go before the postseason begins. With that, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. And a big game tonight with Phoenix at Dallas. Phoenix looking to move up, and the Warriors looking to move up on Utah.
Well, Phoenix has a pretty easy schedule the rest of the way. San Antonio's lost 6 of 7. They've lost 8 straight on the road, I believe. And the thing is about San Antonio, they're going to drop down to 4th. The Warriors, 2 games back of Utah. If they keep winning, and they've got a pretty easy schedule, they could catch Utah. It could be the 4th and 5th seeds, you see, for the Warriors and the San Antonio Spurs. So right now, the Warriors just want to do what they have to do, put the teams that are below 500 out of the picture and continue their winning ways.
They're looking to remain hot as tonight they go for win number 6 in a row against the Los Angeles Clippers. The final game between the Warriors and the Clippers, Golden State winning the first 3. The Clippers won the most recent 120-117 in overtime in LA March 13th. 2 of the Warriors' last 4 road games against the Clips have gone into overtime. Let's check the lineups for the visiting Warriors. Latrell Sprewell, who Don Nelson talked about so glowingly. Chris Mullin, who has been outrageous of late. He's come close to triple doubles his last 2. Billy Owens and Chris Webber are up front. And Chris Gadley, who has really stepped up the ferocity level. And there is Don Nelson, who became the 7th coach in NBA history with 800 career regular season wins, with Saturday's victory over the Jazz reaching the 800 win mark in fewer games and at a younger age than any coach in league history, except for his mentor, Red Auerbach of the Boston Celtics. He chats with Greg Popovich, the Warriors assistant coach. The Clippers 27-51, well out of the playoff picture off a 108-103 win against the Lakers. Saturday ending a 5-game losing streak. We'll go with Ron Harper and Mark Jackson in the backcourt. Harper, an unrestricted free agent. Dominique Wilkins, what's going to happen to him at the end of this year? Loy Vaught, the leading rebounder on the ball club, and the center is Big Elmore Spencer, one of the top shot blockers in the league. Bob Weiss, will he be back next year? He's got 2 years left on a 3-year contract. Will Donald Sterling, the owner, buy out his contract? The irony here, the man who replaced him in Atlanta is a strong candidate for Coach of the Year, Lenny Wilkins. So we'll see what happens with Bob Weiss next year. As we get set for the Warriors and the Clippers, the Warriors 47-31 as they go for 6 in a row. Big story, Dominique Wilkins. He had 42, Jim, against the Lakers, and he did it with a bad wrist.
Shot 16 for 30 from the field. That's the first time in the last 20 games he's been over 50%, but he has led the club in scoring in 18 of the 23 games that he's been a Clip.
And as you saw on the graphic, needs only 34 to become the 9th in NBA history to score 24,000 points. The way he's been going, that could happen tonight.
And he says he hasn't gotten his due respect. 12 years in the league, people have thought of him as a human highlight film and not a basketball player. He desperately wants a 3-year contract, and it may not be with the Clippers. Bobby Weiss coached him in Atlanta, and he would like to keep him around. He understands how he feels. It's been affecting his game on the court, Dominique says.
Warriors coming to tonight's game, leading the NBA in field goal percentage, 2nd in the league in scoring at 107.3. They have been red hot. They've won 8 of their last 11, on a pace to be 49-35, which would be 2nd best in 18 years. You recall they won 55 back in 91-92. Mark Jackson brings it across on the opening tip. The only thing here at stake for the LA Clippers is pride. Here's Dominique Wilkins with the first shot. Goes.
Doesn't waste any time.
In 23 games with the Clippers, he's averaged 29.3. He's 4th in the league overall at 26 a game. Chris Webber leads the club in rebounding at 9.1, ninth in the league in blocks. Spree for three. Gathered in by Gatling, who tumbles over, and he is pushed. Here's Chris Gatling now with Roy Vaught. Gatling. That's a strong move by Gatling that he has made better and better over the last few weeks.
Got a lot of confidence in him.
Ron Harper curls it into Outlaw. Charles Outlaw, rookie from Houston, making
LA Lakers, which the Clippers wanted, was Bob Martin making his first career start at the center position.
Here's Jackson off the steal, the no look to Wilkins on the fly. So it's Clippers let down here tonight. What do you think?
Well, you just never know. Now, they've handled the Clippers pretty routinely this year, except last time here, it was an overtime loss.
Mullen, let me give you some numbers on this guy. 28 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds against Utah. And he has, let's see, he missed a triple-double by 2 rebounds against the Jazz, Jim. Missed a triple-double by 1 assist, 2 rebounds against Portland.
You know, since that slow start, he has really picked it up and been very consistent, Mullen. In fact, doesn't he have more double-doubles this year than any other season?
He's just simply back to his old self right now. And yes, he does, in answer to your question. Roy Vaught. And it's 8-4 Clippers. No look, Weber, and Gatling couldn't put it down.
Looked like he was indecisive whether to dunk or lay it up and in.
Outlaw, the trailer. So we go end to end as the Clippers run. Outlaw, one of the top rebounders of the nation last year with Houston, University of. Here's Mullen. Tough pass in traffic, and Weber got free. How did he do it?
Just reclaimed him because it was shown in the films, did not throw a punch.
Off the bat, scramble, the tomahawk by Sprewell.
Steal by
this early.
Yeah, and not that kind of fashion. He saves those kinds of dunks till the 4th period.
That's been the pattern. 10-8 Clippers. Harper for 3. Ron Harper. Anticipation and instinct of Mullen. And it's off Owen's fingertips.
You could see it coming with Gatling. He should have gotten rid of the ball about 2 dribbles sooner.
Gatling tentative here, and Vaught puts it down. Nice pass. Don Nelson, not his former St. John's teammate, Mark Jackson. Now, great step by Sprewell going for the jam. No call. Here's Harper.
Sprewell got fouled. Harper finishes.
Now here's Billy Owen. Weber looking for the baseline. Little finger roll won't go. Gatling keeps it alive. Stuffed by Harper. Puts it back down. He was determined to score. Harper pops out. Sprewell hounds him. 10 on the shot. Harper pulls up. Laser shot.
Streaky shooter. Consistent with the San Diego Clippers.
There you go.
A couple of years there, then moved on to the Dallas Mavericks in 1980.
Comes around, goes around. Nice pass right on the mark from Billy Owens and Chris Weber.
Could be. These guys are good leapers. They hustled back on defense in that sequence. So he missed it because he put it up too high.
Oh, what a reverse jam by Weber with authority, with a purpose. Last 4 Warrior hoops, dunks, last 5 I should say, were dunks. Here's Ron Harper, guarded by Jeff Graham. He's done a nice job off the bench. Nice pass. And Vaught mistimed the putback. Then he gets it again. Boy, Vaught averaging 11.4. He's 3rd on the team behind Wilkins and Harper.
But he's first on rebounds.
Averaging about 10.5 as Mullen converts. Chris Mullen really back to his old self. He had 26 in the last meeting, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Weber's got it. Warriors down 5, 4:15 to go in the first. Weber inside to Owens. And that is goaltending on Outlaw.
A moment ago, that time obvious goaltending.
He has been phenomenal. He had a streak of 4 straight double-doubles snapped before the Utah game, and he came within 1 rebound of that.
That's the thing. He's been playing so well against the top clubs in the league.
Oh, what a move by Wilkins. 1 for the highlight film.
And see, that's not leaping ability there. That is basketball skill at age 34. Tremendous move, change of direction by Dominique.
Quells a 10-4 Warrior run. Here's Sprewell off the little screen. Long rebound taken by Weber, new 24. Here's Mullen for 3. Way off. 23-18 the Clippers. Long pass down. Blocked by Weber. Down it goes to Sprewell. Sprewell ball fake. Give to Mullen. rolls it down. Oh, brother.
Never.
Harper for 3. Layers step again. Here's Chris Mullen, the open floor, the pull-up. Pretty. Warriors on a pace to be the NBA's most improved team, neck and neck with the Atlanta Hawks. Tough shot, falling away. Harper, Michigan.
Tough on the ball defender. Mullen challenging Harper, even with the dribble left.
And Harper goes right to the hole with a little scoop shot.
And that's the risk around you.
Harper's favorite word is whatever. Remember that? Everybody keeps questioning him about next year.
Yes.
He
Where
put
would it be?
whatever. Oh, Mullen for 3. Shooting at 36%. That's his first of the night. He's got 11. And the Warriors within 3. The defense by the Warriors is Outlaw with the double pump. Charles Outlaw making the most of this rare start. He's got 6 points. Known for his hustle and good rebounding. And there's a turnover by the Warriors. Wilkins shovels it off to Grant. Grant takes a look over his shoulder and takes it all the way. Clippers by 7.
Well, this answers the question. Early going, at least, Warriors a little let down. Right now, the Clips are playing so very well, shooting it so well.
Grayer.
I thought Gatling interfered with the ball. That ball had a chance to hit the rim, maybe even go in for Jeff Grayer.
No whistle as Chris Webber takes advantage. He's got 8. I agree with you. Clippers by 5. 4 seconds to go in the opening period. Harper, nice little flip back. Wilkins for 3. 10 in the quarter for Wilkins. Buzzer sounds. High-scoring first quarter for the LA Clippers, and much concern for Don Nelson. And after 1 here in the Sports Arena, the Clippers 35, the Warriors 27. Here for the Warriors. Here comes Harper again. Flips it back to Harold Ellis, and he hits. Fouled aggressively. And he'll go to the line. And Ron Harper now in deliberate fashion has 11 points. Now here's Spencer, turnaround, pretty hook. The 7-footer averaging 10 points and 5 rebounds over the last 21 games, which is above his average. Now Jennings, 12-point Clippers lead.
You had some quick guys in, now you have some huge guys in Spencer and Williams.
Nice runner by Jeff Grayer, his first field goal. He had 10 points, 5 rebounds off the bench in 24 minutes the last meeting. Warriors lost that in overtime. Harper, gorgeous backdoor skip pass to Elmore Spencer. And it just, Houston gets the ball tangled up at his feet. Ron Harper ahead of the field. 13 for Harper and Don Nelson after blowing that big lead. The full extension by Gatling. The outlet down to Grant. Grant soaring in, and the Warriors not getting back on the transition.
You see what Don Nelson wants.
He wants a TO, baby, as the Warriors are down by 16, 45-29. We'll see what effect this timeout has.
Well, they got to start playing better transition defense. Earlier, they could play half-court defense, and now it seems like every time the Clippers are going on a 2-on-1 or a 1-on-0.
Alexander beats the clock at third down with San Antonio.
You can forget San Antonio. They've lost 6 of 7. They are sliding, and Phoenix has a cakewalk schedule.
Yes, indeed. Alexander. Nicely done off the bench. He's got 4 quick points. 45-33 Clippers. Ellis. And he gets hacked. He'll go to the line again.
Some turnovers right now for the Clips. They've been shooting so well, they can afford turnovers.
Jennings lucky to get that to Owen.
A double touch. Billy with a nice left hand to get it up. Uncontested.
He had 15 and 15 rebounds against the Clippers in the last meeting. Season 22 at Detroit. There's a 3 by Wilkins. That's his second of the game. That was more like carry, Grant. Now here's Billy Owens. Well, we're in Hollywood, I think. Keith Jennings. Tough angle.
He's got to continue to look for his shot.
Now here's Sprewell. Every once in a while it's good because it shows patience and they look for that higher percentage shot, but in that case you're right, he probably should have let it fly as Owens gets it to go.
Good soft jumper, gets a little bit of the rim before we say, hey, I do have a soft touch.
Maybe the man upstairs is on my side. 8 points for Owens, and Jackson can't do it. Rolls into the hand. Oh, Owens colliding with Dominique, and then Vaught with the slam.
Owens hit the right shoulder.
And Dominique got it right in the kisser. Feeling around right now to see if his nose is where it began when he woke up this morning. Jennings, ready.
What a great crossover in traffic.
And quickly back the other way. Again, the Warriors not getting back. Vaught from Jackson. Finish off the regular season Sunday, April 24th on the Warriors Basketball Network at 6. And then, who knows? 60-48 Clippers, a minute 50 to go in the half. Wilkins. You know, Jim, he's not a bad player. I think he's going to make it in this league.
What's amazing is when he came into the league, he was not a shooter at all. Not only is he now a pretty good shooter, but he has got tremendous three-point range. He's just made himself into a basketball player.
Got 15. He's 6 of 8 tonight from the field, including 2 threes. Avery Johnson with a neat feed. Weber.
They team up with that little give and go very often. Weber looks for cutting Avery Johnson often in basketball games.
Avery Johnson off the bench for the 9th consecutive game after starting most of the season. Still leads the club in assists at 5.3 a game. Turnaround Wilkins again. 17 for Dominique.
I'm not sure I've seen younger 34-year-old legs than Dominique. I don't think he's lost a thing.
9-time All-Star, 10th all-time scoring, 2nd among active. And he just keeps getting better. Sprewell explodes. Only his 2nd bucket.
Three-pointer thrown in there and 10 for 12 from the line.
And he's capable of scoring like 7 straight points in 41 seconds like he did against Portland. Great defense, smothering defense by the Warriors. And what a block by Harper. And then Grayer with the follow. 6.
Warriors have been down by as many as 14. And 16, in fact, to my count.
Avery Johnson off to Sprewell. Now here's Mullen with 8 on the shot clock.
Can they close it to within 8 or maybe 7?
Oh, what a pass by Billy Owens. Avery Johnson snapping in to make the field goal. 64-56 Clippers. 2 seconds. What's stolen by Owens? Launches from in front of the line. It is good. A three-pointer. It counts. Billy Owens off the steal, hits the 3, and he turns it into a 5-point game at the half.
How about that? They score with 3.3 to go. Billy just takes it away at half court. One-hand push, Bob Cousy style, banks it home. 64-59 at the half.
Don't play him and horse, and we'll be back. Deficits for 15 wins. They have 14 games despite trailing entering the 4th quarter they've won. And in games decided by 5 points or less, they're 21-5, which leads the league. Oh, rejected, but goaltending. We credit Chris Weber with 2. The Warriors within 3, just underway in the 2nd half. Ron Harper, the flip reverse. 4 on the shot clock. Spree for 3. Weber, full extension. Again. And he lost the ball. Harper. He just can't miss. Ron Harper on a tear. He's got 19. Back the other way. Avery Johnson.
Everything went wrong on that play.
68-63 Clippers by 5. Just underway in the 2nd half. Loy Vaught left alone. Bucked out of the air by Billy Owens. Ball rolls loose. Here's Jackson. Alley-oop to Outlaw. Had to come back down. Tough shot, and Wilkins is there. But he blocked out Dominique. And he's got 19. Little running battle between Harper and Wilkins. They each have 19. Wilkins 8 for 10, excuse me.
Looks like they just post up Weber on Outlaw, let him go a little one-on-one sometimes. He's a little far out, opts to take the 18-foot jumper from the right side, knocks it down. But I think
they're hitting that outside shot with more regularity of late. Good steal by Sprewell. Charles Outlaw takes a dive. Here's Mullen. Pretty fast break by the Warriors. Outlaw now just getting up. He took a swan dive and went a few feet. 70-67, Clips by 3. Oh boy, as Billy Owens stepped right into it. There's a chance to tie it. Spree for 3. Has been limited to 4 points. Oh boy, somebody missed an assignment. All alone was Lloyd Vaughn, has 12. Wilkins for 3. High arcing shot, rebounded by Sprewell. Quick outlet to Johnson. Behind Mullen. Weber back to Sprewell. Spree over Outlaw. Can't stick it. Sprewell is 2 for 13, but he gets it back. Ball got stuck in his jersey. Here's Owens with the finger roll.
Outlaw had the rebound on the missed jump vision. He sees every player on the court.
3 on the shot. Stolen away. Here's Mullen. Up ahead to Sprewell. He gets tied up. Got enough to Mullen. Oh, brother, you talk about suspending in air. Sprewell able to pull it off. And the Warriors take their first lead of the ball game. We'll be back. Warriors on a 10-2 run over the last 2:44. They've outscored the Clippers now 14-10 with that field goal by Wilkins. Dominique has 21. The Clippers recapture the lead. Sprewell 0 for 4 this quarter. Rested the Warriors 7 for 8 from the floor. So the Warriors 7 of 12 this period. And that really breaks it down. Mullen. Chris Mullen has been in a groove over Owens. He can't miss. He is putting on a clinic.
What is Miss Forrest doing?
Yes, so he is a little human, I think. 5 on the shot clock. Weber! What did I say? He hits that with regularity. Of late, 77-76 Warriors.
Second one this period from about that spot.
So here's Sprewell down to AJ. He gets rewarded off the streamers.
Don Nelson likes it. Bobby Weiss doesn't. He calls a 22nd timeout.
And how things have turned in this game with 4:46.
Remember I said when he was on the perimeter and got Billy Owens up for a foul a few minutes ago? You don't worry about him out there. That's where you worry about him, inside on offensive rebound.
By Avery Johnson from Mullen.
Over Outlaw, who's been jumping at everything tonight. Tough shot.
And Johnson has to feel great. He's got 10. They've won 8 of their last 11. Oh, Harper. As mentioned way back, the Warriors need 1 win in their 2 remaining road games to finish with a winning record on the road. Just the second time in 18 years.
To play in 82 games, that tells you what bad luck they've had with injuries and what have you.
Moved off Broadway, and he is still starred. Very popular here with the LA fans after 5 up and down years in New York. Chris Mullen able to connect from deep, and he's got 19. 9 for 13 from the floor. Warriors by 3. Quick release, Dominique Wilkins. Does it again. He's got 25 on 11 for 16. Warriors with a 1-point edge. 2 minutes to go in the third. Weber again from the outside. That's 3 from fairly deep. 16 for Chris Weber.
He's 8 for 11. Hasn't missed many tonight. Harper all alone again.
Off the good ball movement by the Clippers.
Warriors trying to trap a little bit, gets him in trouble. Weber going to the hole.
And just missed. All over the place at the hotel, at airports.
Not just kids either, grown-ups alike.
I saw you wearing a number 4 the other day. Here's Lloyd Vaughn.
Listen, don't stretch your please, okay?
Spencer. Good fortitude by Elmore Spencer. He's got 8. Tied at 86. 3.
2 for 13.
For 3.
3 for 14 with a big 3 which fought.
And he has been able to rest Latrell Sprewell in this game. Warriors by 3, 36 seconds in the third. Fall away, tough shot by Mullen.
Going against a real tough on-the-ball defender in Grant, but he just had his mind made up what he was going to do. Grant does not get the roll, goes to the line.
91-88, Warriors by 3. 23 seconds left in the third. Five-second differential on the shot clock. Time running out, 3 seconds. Mullen, very tough shot. Oh, brother, what a shot. by Chris Mullen. You thought that previous one was tough. How about that one? And the Warriors' biggest lead, 5. Three-point attempt, time running out, buzzer sound. So the Warriors again coming through toward the end of a period. This time courtesy of Chris Mullen. And at the 3, heading into the 4th, Warriors 93, Clippers 88. Now in games decided by 5 points or less, the Warriors lead the league. They're 21-5 and they're 32-1 when taking the lead into the 4th quarter. They lead the league there. So the Warriors leading heading into the 4th, 93-88, their largest lead of the night.
You did say 32-1. Is that correct?
That's quite a mark.
Let's see if they can play from ahead. They've been coming from behind lately.
The feathery touch of big Elmore Spencer, John Williams into the ball game. Elmore Spencer has 10 points.
The Warriors were down by 11 against Portland at home. Coming into the 4th, they were down 79-72 against Utah the other night.
They were down 16 here earlier.
If he gets that roll.
But look at Owens staying right with it. Concentration by Billy Owens.
The ball hit so many times on the rim, it gave Billy time to come from way out to get it. Oh, this Harper waltzes in. And the Warriors keep fighting back.
Don Nelson claiming that Elmore Spencer is an illegal defense.
He was down below
briefly
the free throw line.
Houston gets the roll.
Strong move inside.
Jay with some of those moves. Julius Irving. That's pretty high praise. 97-95 Golden State.
And pretty premature praise.
Yeah, of course. You know how people have a tendency to exaggerate. Here's Mullen.
Getting the ball. Getting the ball, give him a screen or two, and let him launch.
25 points for Mullen, who just continues on. The last 5 or 6 games just dazzling. Jennings poked it free, recovered though.
He had 25 against
Harper's hurt his back.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Harper's writhing in pain. Hurt his lower back. 99-95 Warriors, 9:10 to go. In the 4th quarter, Ron Harper back at the bench as Spencer hits. 12 points for Spencer. And here's Sprewell. Gives it up to Jennings.
Keep wondering how long Sprewell will wait if he's going to explode again tonight.
Sprewell with a season-high 11 assists meanwhile, and Houston again with a move. And they're working on Ron Harper. Looks like the old Larry Bird situation. And there's Ellis. Harold Ellis with 6 off the bench. 101-99 Warriors.
Didn't have a chance to say it, but Houston answered Spencer right back with a muscle move inside. Sprewell, great save just to get the ball.
A diving Ellis. And now Grant works it free. 3-on-1 for the Clippers. Alley-oop to the leaping Ellis. He has outstanding leaping ability. That's the first we've seen of it tonight. 101-101. 8:08 to go in the 4th as the Clippers come back to tie. Mullen for 3. Nothing but net. That's his second 3 of the game. And Chris Mullen now with 28.
You knew he was going to pull the trigger. Dominique didn't even challenge him. Never got his hands up. Mullen's doing it without screens on everything.
Alley-oop attempt to Dominic Wilkins. Off Grant into Ellis's hands. Ellis forces it in. And he's fouled. What a move by Ellis. And that's got the place jumping here.
Fine, give him credit.
So the Warriors by 2. 7:18 remaining. Hard pass and Ellis again.
He's been their go-to guy. They ran that play strictly for Harold Ellis.
Well, his nickname is Easy, but life has been anything but easy for Harold Ellis. Some outstanding pass work, and Houston again with Spencer taking a flyer. Standing defensive play by Grant. Harold Ellis was being shoved out of there by Latrell Sprewell. Oh, underneath, too easily done to Dominique Wilkins. So Dominique now with 27. Weber from the outside, tied at 107, midway through the 4th. And the foul. Harold Ellis again.
And they're making him an all-star. He's putting on a clinic.
With his coach to put him in as a senior. And then he went on to become a star. Warriors standing around Grant. Clippers lead it 111-107. 5:48 to go on the fourth. The Warriors hitting a low. Billy Owens, uncontested. And Billy Owens now with 20.
Harold Ellis, all 14 in the fourth period. Had not scored in the first three.
And Grant hits again. Gary Grant taking over. He's got 10. So it's been the Ellis-Grant show. The Clippers by 4. 113-109. 5:15 to go. Here's Owens with Grant going for the steal. Gets it out to Jennings. He finds Spree for three. Not there, but Weber with position. Puts it up, and he's fouled by Boyd.
That was 14 in the fourth.
Boyd with his fourth, and what? 5:06. Weber hits 2 clutch free throws. He's 3 of 4 and has 19. Here's your story. Clippers by 2. It's been tight throughout except for one stage. And now look at Keith Jennings battling with Grant. Jump ball, says Ron Garrettson. So it's the Clippers by 2. 4:56. 5-7 Keith Jennings against 6'3 Gary Grant.
Look at the defensive lineup. Nobody in the forecourt for Golden State. And that's the way it should line up.
So an easy tip for the Clippers. Here's Grant. Backs in on the much smaller Jennings, going for the steal. And the foul by Sprewell in the overplay. Way back in, Dominique Wilkins with the Warriors down 2. 4:40 to go in the fourth. Spencer finds an opening, throws it too high out of bounds. Intended for Harper. Wasted trip there.
Turnover number 22 for the Clips tonight.
They're one of the worst in the league at 18 a game, and there you see it.
But they have the 2-point lead.
Good shooting by the Clippers. Weber's there for the follow.
Double bounce on the rim. The Clips took themselves off the defensive boards.
Double-double for Weber. 21 points, 10 rebounds.
Sprewell 3 for 16, but he does have 11 rebounds. Also, assists, pardon me, and also has 5 steals.
And Keith Jennings poking that ball out of bounds. Had a season-high 10 assists there. So you always find some way to help. There's no question about that. Loy Boyd, taken by Harper, lost the dribble, picks it back up. No, too short. Battle for it, a lot of hands. Finally, Spencer can't do it. Mullen flashes it out. 3 on 2. Here's Jennings and the foul. 13, 3:49. Weber posting on Spencer. Turns toward the basket, gets inside, and he's fouled. It's Ken Mauer.
Dominique defending Mullen. At the other end, Billy Owens defending Dominique.
Jennings, oh, he lost Grant. Skips it out to Sprewell. Sprewell back to Mullen. This is Sprewell. With Dominique, blows by Dominique, hands it off to Weber, and the foul. For the free throw line has 7, 3 for 16.
They put him on the line now. They've made a passer out of him at times.
Misses both, so it remains 113 all. 3:25 to go.
The fourth quarter histrionics perhaps will have to come from somebody else other than Sprewell tonight.
Here's Ron Harper. 8 on the shot clock. Low line drive by Harper. Bad back and all.
Playing with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy. You wouldn't know it's the twilight of their season.
And it counts. Billy Owens. Billy Owens with 22. He's 3 for 4 from the line. Too strongly. He threw that one up. You can see it as soon as he released it. What are the Warriors at the line here tonight? Not too good. 56%.
9 for 16.
Tied at 115. 2:45 remaining. Around the perimeter. 5 on the shot clock. Here's Grant. Whips it over to Wilkins. Quick release by Art. But Spencer there for the putback. Elmore Spencer with position inside. He's got 14 off from the floor. He's 7 for 10. 59% shooting by the Clippers.
They rotated left to right, and then they rotated again, and that allowed Spencer to come inside.
So the Clippers regain the lead by 2. Owens off to Weber, didn't expect it out of bounds, and Ron Garrettson needs help going to the Clippers. Ken Mauer says Clipper ball off Weber.
Yeah, it looked like Chris Webber was not ready to catch the ball. Late pass by Billy Owens. Now they're not getting back on tee.
Ron Harper twisting up.
Nelly's going to use one of his 3 remaining timeouts. Clippers on the season at 46.5%.
Here we go. 2 minutes.
Maybe you might want to find Mullen to run his number. Maybe you find Weber.
Well, take your pick of Chris's, actually.
Weber's 10 for 14, Mullen's 13 for 18, so pretty good choices.
Weber has 23 points.
But again, it's going to come down to defense, it seems like. Can the Warriors stop the Clips?
And Dominique. They cannot stop Wilkins. He's got 29 points, 5 away from 24,000 on the career. 121-117, the Clippers. 135 remaining. Sprewell looking to get on track late. Won't happen. Spencer. They're going to have a jump ball. Oh, brother. Weber springing into motion. Oh, that was a hold on Grant. Holding Mullen. Yep, it is going to be on Grant, and Ken Maurer spotted it. First visit to the line tonight. He's missed only 5 of 18 shots from the field. 2 critical free throws. He's got 30, and the Warriors down 121-119. Minute 22. Grant being pressured, hounded by Jennings. Grant is pushing Jennings away. Grant. No! Rebounded by Weber. Here comes Jennings. Warriors just trying to steady it down. Over goes to Sprewell, looking for the tie or the lead.
I would try to find Mullen if somebody could give him a screen on the weak side.
1 minute left. Spinning Weber, inside for the layup. What a move at the baseline by Weber. Comes away smiling, tied at 121.
2 big hoops.
Big time move, huh?
By Weber. Last 2 field goals by the Warriors. He's converted.
He's got 25, 11 for 15, 11 rebounds. 40 seconds left.
Mullen's going to need help from Spree. He comes. That's offensive on Harper.
Yes. Ron Harper sending Mullen to the stanchion. Ron Harper with his third, and the Warriors take over.
They get a shot in the next 7 or 8 seconds, and maybe it'd be fairly quick. It looks like they're going to go with that strategy.
Indeed. Sprewell can't hit. And boxing out nicely was Wolf.
I still like the strategy. You see, they're going to get a timeout now, the Clips will. But the Warriors will still get the last shot. A lot of confidence in him. 3 for 17. They give him the clutch shot. Got to play D now.
Tied at 121. 22 seconds.
No fouls. Keep him on the perimeter. No fouls.
Shot clock down to 7. Here's Harper. Harper goes baseline. Puts up a twister. No. Tipped up. No. Rebounded by Weber. 8 seconds to go. Warriors for the win. Tied at 121. Jennings. It is no good. Taken by Owens. And that'll do it as the buzzer sounds. Couldn't get the shot off. We're going in overtime again.
Second time here in a row at the Sports Arena.
3 of the Warriors' last 5 road games, in fact, against the Clippers have gone into overtime.
Look at this. Kenny Maurer says someone has to get up on the line.
And the Warriors control. Billy Owens protects and brings it across.
How about that for a defensive lineup?
Owens puts it up and in. Plus the foul. Got a friendly roll, and it's on Loy Vaught.
Took their best rebounder out of the game in Loy Vaught. Spencer's playing with 5 fouls.
So Owens now 4 of 6 from the line, and the Warriors in the lead. 124-121. 20 seconds gone by in the overtime. Here's Spencer. Rebounded by Weber.
Got to work on to get Spencer out of the game. Vaught with 10 rebounds. Spencer with 10. Vaught's gone. Now just get that other big guy out.
Billy Owens behind the back. Lost the ball. And the entanglement. Owens with the foul. That's his 5th. 6 rebounds. Warriors by 3.
They take Billy Owens and put him on outlaw. They have Mullen on Dominique, but they switched on this play.
On Harper. This is Spencer. It's the same play as before. And it's blocked by Weber. Taken by Jennings. Being trailed by Grant. Jennings racing to the front court. Gives it off to Mullen. Mullen down to Weber. Weber. Quick pass to Owens. Couldn't hit. More frustration on the face of Billy Owens. The turnover. Weber grabbed by Spencer in the backcourt for the foul.
Well, that'll do it for Spencer. Sean Williams, but he did lose 60 pounds in the offseason. Can you imagine what he looked like before?
But they just lost close to 600 pounds in Vaught and Spencer. Here's Jennings for three. And Outlaw soars for the rebound. Warriors by 3 points. 3:25 to go in overtime. Ron Harper.
Weber's got to get up. He does.
8 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Going glass. John Williams, his first field goal of the ball game.
Weber had to switch out on Harper. Harper waited, made a decisive little play. Nice pass inside. Sprewell didn't have a chance, but Williams was in the lane for about 5 seconds.
Warriors by 1. Under 3 minutes in 02. Shot clock down to 5. Here's Sprewell. Over Harper. Just not clicking for Latrell Sprewell tonight.
Not his night.
Sprewell now 3 for 19. Dominique Wilkins with Chris Webber. Spins on Webber. Loses to Owens, but they're calling a foul on Webber, not Owens. It's on Webber. Wilkins. He's 5 more to hit that milestone of 24,000.
I could say that Don has already lost the tie, but he never brought it out to begin with tonight.
He might lose a few pounds tonight, too, the way this heat is. 124 all. 2.5 minutes to go in overtime. Warriors in deliberate fashion. Ball deflected out of bounds. It will be Warriors ball. Jennings inbounds. Gets it into Mullen. What a play! Chris Mullen extending his season high to 32. And the Warriors by 2.
Just about to say that Mullen hadn't touched the ball and hadn't taken a shot in this entire overtime, and not really in the last 3 minutes of the game.
Mullen 14 for 19, but that was a beautiful setup from Keith Jennings. Less than 2 minutes at OT. Harper stumbling. Wilkins is there. Dominique Wilkins with 32. So he and Mullen going eye to eye. Tied at 126.
Mullen trying to hear the play call. Weber.
Grant nearly snatched it. Here's Sprewell. Latrell Sprewell digs in. Puts it up and in. What a play! Plus the foul.
Look at the fans here at the Sports Arena cheering that move.
Golden State Warriors because of their entertaining fashion. Sprewell, though, throws up a shank, and it's 128-126. Warriors by 2 with 1:32 to go in OT. Dominique Wilkins is too shy of 24,000, 23,998. 8 on the shot clock. Here's Harper. Harper steps right on Sprewell, loses Spree. Owens taps it into the corner, chased down by Jennings, but leaping into the crowd. Was he pushed out? Yes, indeed. It's a foul on Williams. Hat on. Here's Jennings.
I guarantee you those fans wouldn't have been trying to save John Williams if he had crashed into the front row.
Yes, thank goodness it was Jennings and not Williams.
Meanwhile, Mr. Jennings knocks down both.
His first visit to the line. 130-126. Warriors by 4. Their biggest lead the entire game has been 5. Minute 10 remaining in overtime.
They continue trapping.
Outlaw nearly bobbled it. Here's Grant.
Way off.
Air ball. Snared by Weber.
Sit on it right now. Sit on it for the full 24. We'll take a shot toward the end.
I would hope so. Now here's Sprewell. Mullen checks that clock. Weber looks at the clock too. He takes a beat. 4 on the shot clock. Whistles it over to Jennings. 2 on the shot clock. The bomb. Kept alive. Put up by Owens. No. Battle for the loose ball. Finally, here comes Grant. Cross court to Wilkins. Wilkins puts it up, and there is 24,000 points. And it's a 2-point game.
Don't want to steal his thunder, but the Warriors had a rebound. I know Weber had a good look at the hoop, but you needed the possession more.
131-28 Warriors, 15.0 now with that whistle. Clippers with 15 seconds to go in overtime. Warriors 132, Clippers 128.
Just watch. watch. And he was...
This year, they're 2 up and 1 down with that. Warriors by 4, 15 seconds. Oh, it's good! He's done it again! 132, 131 Warriors. 10 seconds to go.
Look who's got the ball.
And he's fouled. Jennings fouled by Grant. Jennings. He's 4 for 4 on the line.
You know, it's amazing, too. The Warriors have...
Again, it doesn't stop Jennings. Timeout Clippers, but it's a 3-point game. And you particularly have to remember to grab a Clipper before one gets a chance to shoot a 3. Into the ball game now is Randy Woods, who's a 33% three-point shooter. Warriors by 3, 7.2 in overtime. Grant ducks in, puts it up, in and out. Back out by Woods. 2 seconds to go. Dominique, no, the Warriors win. Dominique to tie, it wouldn't go. And this one goes down to the last split second. And finally, Don Nelson can let out a smile. Wild finish here in Los Angeles as the Warriors win the season series over the Clippers 4-1. Bob White's not in the talkative mood right now as the Warriors tie their longest winning streak of the year at 6 and raise their record to 48-31. Final score in overtime, the Warriors 134, the Clippers 131. Another stirring finish for the Warriors who come from behind to win. Chris Mullin is the player of the game, a season-high 32 points plus 6 assists. He was 14 for 19, sizzled from the field, and in recognition of his outstanding efforts, BMW awards the Warriors Ultimate Player of the Game to Chris Mullin. BMW